女士们、先生们，欢迎来到我们今天的直播。今天我们在上海的机场。A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live stream. Today from China. We are here at the Shanghai airport. And we will fly the MD-82 again. We are going to the old airport of Hong Kong, which is Kai Tak. And I just tried now to set up the overlay here, but I'm actually not sure if the overlay knows Kai Tak, but it does. So let's see if this works. Wonderful. And now I'm just starting up my VATSIM connection. Flight plan should be there as well. Yes, it is. And hi Alex, welcome to the stream. And let's jump into the aircraft. Let's start it up. Turn on the battery here. You can see all the error messages coming up. Seatbelt signs on, emergency lights on. And now let's connect ground power and external air. Yeah, maybe, yeah. And of course what I forgot again is to start my Maddog load manager to provide the necessary departure information like weight and balance and stuff. Let's see. There we go. Loading. Let's see about the fuel. 12,000. That's okay. So we set that up in the aircraft. Okay. Oh no. My tablet disappeared again. So I have to set that up again. Electronic flight bag. And I think that should be it. There we go. Okay, so now import the flight plan stuff. So we are departing Pudong and we are going to... That looks good. Check entries, yes, okay, they are checked. That looks good. And here we have the current flight plan as well. We have to keep an eye on the clock, as we will start boarding at 16 or 4 p.m. local time. And that's in 4 minutes. That should be correct. 15, yeah, 57, okay. Yeah. Okay, so let me first start up the passenger simulation. And start the flight. Departure. Okay, okay. Okay, time until takeoff is 35 to like, let's say 36 minutes. We are flying an MD-82. No Wi-Fi, no in-flight entertainment, unfortunately. Play boarding music and play custom safety brief. We will have meals on this flight, snacks and drinks, as well as a custom card. No, we don't need a custom card. Do we? Does Chinese people need a custom card when they go to Hong Kong? I think so, yeah. There we go. Okay. Let me just quickly turn off the volume a little bit so it's not that loud for me. And continue with the overhead. So we can turn on anti-fog and anti-ice. Turn on the forward pump here. No, the rear pump. No, forward. It is the forward one, I think. Battery is on. APU is still off, of course. This is set to external power. Cockpit voice recorder test. Okay. Today is the 3rd May. Flight number is 507. And it's leg 3 of today. Wind shear test. That's working as well. Logo lights on, max speed test. Working. Stall. 1 and 2 are working. Anti-skid arm, PA test. Let's see if the attendants are calling. Okay. At the beginning, that was just the opening. I welcomed, ladies and gentlemen. We are to my live stream today. We are standing here at Shanghai Airport. That was what I said in Chinese. Lights test. It's working. What is that? Whoops. Oops. What is that? Pull to dim. Okay, we don't need that. Let's see. Is this working, by the way, right now? Oh, yeah, it is.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin.
I feel that this is very loud, is it?
For your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we will be happy to assist you. After you put your carry-on items in the overhead bin and it is full, make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers.
A little bit
Also be sure that the aisle is
lower here. Okay. So, where were I? Let's start with the cockpit crew checklist. Flight recorder is tested. IRS alignment is not yet done. That's fine. AHRS aligned. FMS is checked. Emergency lights are armed. We did that already.
So we're just gonna wait to see if you have any available, but we'll be ready shortly.
Wait, what? What did she say? A seating issue. Okay. That's no problem. Okay, cabin signs are on, windshield anti-ice is on, so we don't need anti-fog. Anti-fog here, okay. Fire protection system, oh yeah, I like that. Okay, let's see. I try it with the middle button now. No. Okay. So left mouse button, going over to the right one, right mouse button, going over the middle, and nothing happens. Double click, right click, no. Yeah, it is definitely left mouse button, right mouse button, and then I can move the camera. Wow, nice. Maybe I'll have to click with the middle mouse button. But the strange thing is, I can click the left one, but but I cannot click the right one. So if I click, okay, never mind. And now I click the middle button. I hold it, nothing happening. Okay. Let me try that again. Right mouse button, no, left mouse button, middle mouse button, leave it, press the left one, no. Right mouse button, no, that's not, no, that's middle mouse button, left mouse button. Only left, no. I cannot click the middle mouse button except with the mouse wheel. So maybe I have to click them first. No. I have no idea. Anyway, let's leave it like it is. So let us request the fuel. Give me an update. Oh, so wait a second. Boarding is completed already? What is boarding deboarding time? Short. Okay. Well, that's really a little bit too short, I think. Anyway. Okay, so I need to get the current meter. No, I don't think tab is working. It definitely works with the mouse buttons only. I just don't know how. No. Left and right. Left mouse button. Right mouse button. Middle one. Hold it. Leave it. Left mouse button. Right mouse button. Both. All three. Right mouse button, left mouse button on the right one. Not working. I have to have a look on the tutorial. I have no idea how this is working. Okay, so no, we were at the cockpit crew checklist. I was looking for the current meter. Meter Shanghai Pudong. Yeah, I think that's really weird. The problem is, I like in the video I heard that you have to click. Let me just explain it again. Maybe this will help. So you have to click with the left mouse button on loops test A, then you keep pressing the button and drag it over to loop B, and then I think we have to click right mouse button, but then my mouse disappears. So I click the middle mouse button and go back to the middle, and then it's not working. So left one, right one, right click here, nothing. It's not working. No, I definitely have to watch a video. So current meter for Shanghai Pudong. I will post it into the chat, so I have it here. And then I can also type in the route. I think this is not working. I'm not sure if it knows what VHHX is, but we will see. Yeah, not in database. Okay. Or did I do a spelling mistake? Maybe. VHHX. Yeah, not in database. That's what I thought. Okay, then I had to, have to do it manually, and I will just enter Hong Kong here. There is unfortunately no other way. Let me just see how I saved it. Yeah, I did save it as Maddog file, but still it's not in the database, so there is no way that the FMC knows the route, so we just do it manually, but it's no problem. So for the departure, also according to our flight plan, we can see there we go. HSN 11 Delta, I think it is. And from what runway? 17 left. 17 left. HSN 11 Delta. Activated. Okay. Then we are at HSN. Then we go to via Whiskey 13 to Bacmo. Whiskey 13 to Bagmo. Next page. Mike 503 to Lilim. Mike 503 to Lilim. And Victor 591. Victor 591. Why did I not read the waypoint? To Magog. Okay, and from Magog we're gonna start the approach into Hong Kong, but we will do that manually. Okay, so performance page. Flight level steps, 9,800 meters. Yes, it's absolutely huge. Unfortunately I have no scenery, but you can see this is the one half of the airport. There is the other half of the airport basically, and funnily enough there is a third half, which is funny. Third half, yeah. First third, the second, and the third. It's really huge. So the problem I have here is I can just enter a flight level. So what I need to do is meters to flight level. Okay, there we go. So flight level is 9,800, which is flight level 321 basically. Yeah. Let's see if I can enter this. Cruising flight level 321. Is this working? That's funny. It is. Can I change it to meter somewhere? Normally you can change it here to between feet and meters in the Airbus at least. I can, by the way, open the position lights. Turn on the position lights. No, I don't think there's a way to display meter. Huh. Okay. Then I have to, you know, calculate it. But that shouldn't be a big deal. So, there we go. Fuel. We have 12,400 kilograms on board. Oh, that's true. Nah, but I don't want to do that now. I mean, I just basically turn in the cruising flight level and that's it. We won't have any ATC anyway. So, yeah, that's no problem. Okay, so, weight and balance. We have a zero fuel weight of 54.7. 54.7 as zero fuel weight. Max alt is flight level 316. Yeah, but that's okay. I think when we climbed to this flight level, then we can climb higher. That should be okay. Otherwise, we will just stop the climb. Reserves. Let me check. So we have a block fuel of 12,400. We have an alternate fuel of 1,100 kilograms and final reserve of 1,300, makes it 2.4, 2.5. And then I have extra 1.5, makes it 4 tons of extra fuel. So 4 tons of reserves. We have cruising wind of 256 at 66, 256 at 66. And we have an ESA temperature of plus 11. Transition altitude is 9,850 feet. And takeoff. For this we need to go to the performance page. And we will depart 17 left. Condition drive, flap optimum. Wind is 180 at 15. Actually, it's 3 meters per second. No, it's, let's say at 10, 180 at 10. Outside air temperature is 14 degrees. QNH is 1019. By the way, I can turn that here in as well. 1019. And here as well. Huh? What happened? Okay. There's some haze coming in. And then we need the takeoff weight, which today is 66.8. So 66.8. Calculate. Okay, oh, makes a flaps to departure. That's okay, didn't expect that. For the weight and balance, I need the takeoff CG is 14.4. Need to set that here. Flaps will be set to 2. And takeoff CG was 14.4. So 14.4. And that makes a trim of 5.6. Or 5.5. So Okay, there we go. And we need to set flaps 2 here as well. There we go. Flaps 2. Why is there, by the way, no boarding music played? There should be boarding music playing. That's a little bit strange then. Anyway. Okay. We have the performance here. So V1 is 154, 159, and 168. So that's it. Our FMC is set as well. And we will now start to prepare for departure. Cabin pressure lever, by the way, is set to on. Before start checklist, so parking brake set. EFB is set to flight mode. Not yet, but now it is. Pneumatic pressure. Pneumatic pressure was up here. Oh yeah, it's 0, of course. There we go. Now we should have pressure. No, we have not. Why don't we have pressure? Did I miss something? Why do I not have pressure? And why is the air condition off? I have the external air connected. So we should have that's interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, we can start the APU here. There it goes. But I still wonder why I don't have pneumatic pressure. Alex, that's your job. Why do I not have pneumatic pressure? APU is now available. So I can turn off the external power. Now I can release the GPU and the oops, like this. I don't have pneumatic pressure here, but I don't know why. I have the APU running now. Before I was of course connected to external air as well as ground power. I have the hydraulic pumps on and the auxiliary pumps on, and the cross-feed levers are open as well. Yeah, so. And also, I don't have... And now I have bleed. But still no pneumatic pressure. But I don't know what I forgot. Yeah, but... Oh, now it's coming. because they were off. I turned them on just at this minute, but okay. Anyway, I did something and now it is changed. But yeah, okay. So engine ignition selector will be switched to sys A. I did that already. Tank pumps are all on. Anti-collision lights will now be turned on as well. APU norm and econ switch to norm. That's it. Air condition supply switch is off. Pneumatic crossfeed levers open. Thrust levers idle. This is set. So I will tune in Unicom. I set the transponder to 2000. And before start checklist complete, I can now call the TUC. And first of all, let me check where I gonna depart. So 17 left. Okay, so pushback will be in this direction. Oh, perfectly smooth on the line. And request pushback.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
Okay, so
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 507. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours and 22 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
that's 168 for V2 and oops and out.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. The parking brakes are set. You may lift. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Okay.
We are cleared for start and push. Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake. Parking brakes are released. Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence. It will start in the sequence.
So we start the engines now. Supply switches are off, air is on. Starting engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for
And
flying
again.
with us.
Bleed is off, APU generators are on. No, oops, no, keep on. Batteries on, APU master is on. Oh, come on. Will there be one day? Come on. There we go. Okay, I don't know why, but the safety announcements and boarding music is not working. I have no idea why. I downloaded China Southern boarding music as well as safety announcements. I didn't test it before, but yeah. Should have done that maybe. So engine number 1 is on. And now we can start engine number 2. No. There we go. Wait for 20% N2. There we go, and starting the engine. Wow, look at the weather. We had nice weather here when we started the stream, and now look at that.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Parking brake set. Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft. Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect. Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
So we can turn off the APU here. Off. And then check the after start checklist. Engine ignition selector can be switched to the off position. Pitot and static heaters to captain. Engine ignition selector set to off. Airfoil and engine anti-ice is not required. Air condition supply switch is now set to auto. And door Q light, I don't know, door Q light, okay, so all door closed, okay, perfect. Hydraulic system is checked and set. We can turn on the taxi lights here. And check again if we don't have any controller. No, we haven't. Okay, then we start taxi now. No, first of all, let's set flaps for departure. Flaps 2, there we go. APU is now shutting down. Parking brake released. And now start the magic chrono. Going to do quick flight controls check. Full up, full down, full left, full right. Rudder is full left and full right. Okay, all is clear. Master caution can be switched off. No electric faults, no ice faults, no engine faults, no mist faults, no hydraulic, nothing. No faults at all. This is our livery today. Registration is Bravo 2142. And we will now turn left on the next taxiway here. And the approach actually is a good training for the live stream on Friday. Stay tuned to that, but I can say it's a good training for the live stream on Friday. And I will tell you later why.
The cabin is ready for takeoff.
Thank you. And now turning right here. I have been to Kai Tak in the simulator 2004. Like, no, with the simulator, with the FS 2004, I have been to Kai Tak. But that's already like, I don't know, 15 years ago or so. Cannot remember when was the last time. Well, stay tuned. Don't have to be Paru. Could also be something else. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard China Southern Flight 507. Today with service from Shanghai to Hong Kong. Our flight time today will be 2 hours and 10 minutes roughly. We will have a nice sunset if the weather in Hong Kong is good. We thank you for choosing China Southern today. For now we are taxiing to the departure runway. so sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact the cabin crew. They will help you and be of assistance in any way they can. Thank you very much. So if you do longer cabin announcement, this add-on program is working to set up the filter.
Gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome
Looks like we're driving into the forest here.
Flight 507. Today with service from Shanghai to Hong Kong. We will have a nice sunset if the weather in Hong Kong is good. We thank you for China Southern today. For now, we are taxiing to the departure runway, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact the cabin crew. They will help you and be of assistance in any way they can. Thank you very much.
I have no idea if this is real or if this is just a simulator thing. I mean, I can imagine that Chinese people do things like that, but I can also imagine that these are just simulator problems. Okay, there we go. Set the parking brake. Before takeoff runway is confirmed. Takeoff data is confirmed as well. Fuel balance is checked, balanced. Brake temperatures, I can check them, but they should be okay. Yes, they are fine. Get rid of these. Engine ignition selector now switch to both. And EOAP is checked. We then go to takeoff flex, set it to 50, turn on the lights, strobe lights as well, release the parking brake, and taxi onto the runway. Arm speed brakes, set the auto brakes to RTO, arm them, transponder mode set to on, ground radar on. No, I cannot imagine German people doing that. And we are now ready to go. Auto throttle on and takeoff mode. Checked. We're so heavy today. rotate. Rotate. Gear up.
Gear up, lights out.
Amazing. That was the inner marker. And if I have a look here, V-slat, okay, V-flap is 173. Just have the slats. So we're still hand flying the thing. And we're getting onto profile here. And I will now set on the autopilot. Speed. Or actually I can do it like this. Increase the speed to 50. Nav. Slats in. Auto brakes set to off. Disarm the speed brakes. Nav track is captured. And I will climb to flight level 210 for now. Okay, so after takeoff checklist, they want to have me checking the brake temperature again. Don't know why, because I didn't brake, but it's okay. Landing gear is up, lights out. Is there an off position for the landing gear? No. Okay. Auto brakes off, speed brake lever is retracted, flap and slat lever is up, engine ignition selector set to both, keep on both. Center fuel tanks as required, and the altimeters I will set to standard, as we have no ATC, and we will climb straight out. I'll have to zoom in, I cannot read that. 2992. There we go. Set climb thrust now. And we will now make a left turn. And have a look at this. Crazy. That looks so good. That looks so nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened.
That's a lake, I think, if I see that correctly. But yeah, it looks funny. Looks funny indeed. Okay, passing 10,000, so lights off. You can turn off the seatbelts. And we can now increase the speed a little bit more to 80 knots. I have to check again what my cruising speed is. Can do that here in flight log. Can see top of climbers here, and we have Mach 0.76. So Mach 0.76 will be our cruising speed. Weather. No weather data available. Of course not. Takeoff weight was 62.9 according to VATSIM. Well, wasn't actually what we set in the load manager here. But well, for the aircraft, the important source is the load manager, so that's fine. So if you now set flight level 300, I don't know. I like EAS more because I can control the speed. I can also climb in VNAV mode. It's also okay for me. So it's just, I don't know. I'm used to set the speed instead of VNAV. Most likely because the fly-by-wire A320 doesn't have VNAV, at least not yet in the in the development version. So I'm just used to setting the speed and then let the aircraft climb according to the speed. And let me see if I can have a information here. Yeah, see, it's now changed already. Cruising altitude 321 and optimum is 327 now. So that's what I said, that it will change once when we reach it. So I can set 3, 2, 1 already. What happens if I... Okay, nothing. Okay. Can I set a forecast? Yeah, I could even set the wind so that it calculates our descent better. But I don't think that's necessary. What I could do now is I could check the approach charts. Because it's not easy to... I mean, it's easy to find charts, but we do not have the possibility to fly with a FMC. So actually what I'm gonna do is I set up the arrival route manually. So after Maddog we're gonna fly to waypoint Alpha. So we'll set that in here already. After Magog, we're gonna fly to waypoint Alpha. To be honest, I don't think that the FMC will find this waypoint. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so it's north 22, 16.2. I think it's the first one already. East 117. What? Wait. Okay. So actually it's 117.086 and not 115.06. But it must be this one. It's the only waypoint. Okay, so direct Alpha, and then we fly direct to Chungchao, which is a DME, Chungchao, from where we start our approach, and Chungchao is DME 112.3 to 114. Yeah, okay, that's the correct one. Okay, so we have set up the route until our final waypoint Chungchao, from where we start the IGS runway 13 approach. I did test if the scenery works, and it does work, but the runway doesn't have lighting. Don't ask me why. Yeah, it's IGS. I just read your message. It's IGS. Instrument Guidance System. As I said, I mean, we could also fly a VOR approach, basically. That would be nice as well. Well, let me just check the weather information for Hong Kong. Of course, I have to check the new Hong Kong meter, but well, shouldn't be any different. No, I have an add-on scenery I found on VATSIM. So I have add-on scenery, but as I said, it's no runway lighting there. We will have a nice sunset if everything is well, and it says KEF OK. So actually we could even fly a visual step down runway 13. That would be interesting as well. It's from the water. Oh well, no. When you, yeah, if you think just close to the airport, then it's the city side. Well, the approach is over water, and then we fly the checkerboard approach over the city, and then we will have that sharp turn in the short final. And I think I'm gonna fly the visual step down to runway 13. I'm just trying it. Let me check if we have ATC or if we have any other traffic. I don't think so, actually. Well, for now we don't have anything there. Let me just think about it. About which approach I want to fly. If I really want to fly the visual approach, the visual step down, or if I want to fly the IGS or the VOR approach. I mean, for the VOR approach, well, basically, it's not a lot different here. It's a little bit more precise, though. You know what? I just tried the visual step down for runway 13. I just tried, and well, in the worst case, I have to go around, or I crash. In the worst case, I crash. Yes, we fly with PAC-X. We do fly with PAC-X. Didn't you hear that already? I did make my cabin announcement.
We're just checking in. Let us know if you need anything.
Okay.
There you can hear. So everything's fine currently. Expected arrival is in about 2 hours. We will already be at our cruising altitude. PAC-X. Well, how do you pronounce it? PAX. Yeah, maybe PAX. PAC-X. Yeah, I like pancakes more. So I will now try to remember that. Every time I use this program, I will mention it and tell you that we are today flying with pancakes. And then you know what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again. I just want to inform you that we have just reached our cruising altitude of roughly 10,000 10,000 meters, 10 kilometers, and we are absolutely on schedule. We will arrive in about 2 hours. The weather in Hong Kong is very nice. We have a little wind, no clouds at all, and a wonderful 23 degrees. The weather is supposed to stay like this until we arrive, so you can expect a wonderful sunset approach into Hong Kong today. Our crew will soon start the in-flight snacks and drinks, so bring your seats in the upright position, put the tray table down, and there we go. Well, that was weird. They just started in the exact minute when I was telling them. Great.
We have just reached our cruising altitude of roughly 10,000 meters, 10 kilometers, and we are absolutely on schedule. We will arrive in about 2 hours. The weather in Hong Kong is very nice. We have a little wind, no clouds at all, and a wonderful 23 degrees. The weather is supposed to stay like this until we arrive, so you can expect a wonderful sunset approach into Hong Kong today. Our crew will soon start the in-flight.
No, I think it's completely in meters. As well, I'm not 100% sure, but our flight plan says flight level 321, and it wouldn't tell you that if this wasn't the case above a certain altitude. I checked the flight plan, or actually, we can check that together. Check flight log here. So flight level, you can see here is the flight level, and it's where is it? Here. So top of climb, you can see 9,800 meters, which is roughly flight level 321 in feet. See, and it's going all the way down here until we come into Hong Kong Pier, where we switch over to flight level again. We still will cruise on 321. I'm not sure if this is done in real life as well. I think they will descend then to flight level 320. Yeah, but we will do that. We will descend to flight level 320. Although these 100 feet, well, basically doesn't matter. Yeah, and then we can see here we will reach Maddog, which is our top of descent here, and then we will descend via the Maddog 13 to be leveled over Chung Chau here at 4,800 feet. And according to the charts, I have to be at let's see, yeah, I should be at like 3,000 maybe, so I will set that in the FMC as well, just to be sure that the VNAV is descending correctly. Yeah, so they say Chung Chau should be crossed at 2,587. That's fine. That's fine. Overhead is fine as well. Actually, we are flying Mach point. There we go. VNAV. Okay. We're almost Mach 0.76. Not directly, but yeah. No. Yeah. First of all, you're getting snacks and stuff. So I'm still wondering, they already finished their food service. That's weird. That's weird. There we can see mainland China. Fuel temperature is fine with 19 degrees. Yeah, always forget galley power. I don't know. It's not on the checklist, that's the problem. Well, that's important, right? Everything goes as planned. You can see the mainland China here on the terrain radar. Actually, we can turn that off. We don't need it anymore. And now the sun is coming in over the wing. Slowly but steady, getting brighter and brighter. What I found out is that China Southern as well as China Eastern didn't change their livery since like the mid-1990s or even earlier, because I checked if this livery is accurate or if it's just a modern livery, and I found out that from pictures in 1998, I think it was, or 1996, they used the exactly same livery, so they didn't change it at all. That's very unlikely, as I'm used to, you know, changing liveries all the time. Well, we will see if I can also land this bird today on its feet, and if the landing will be a little better than it was before. During the last live streams, I have to remember to start my recorder program. I have to remember to harness the auto brakes as well as the speed brakes. So this is the most important. So the other side is just water. Very high clouds here today. Oh, you know, I like auto brakes because I can brake before reaching 60 knots without damaging the brakes. No, I just, you know, with auto brakes you are just sure that the aircraft will brake once you reach the ground, so in case you, I don't know, forget to brake or whatever, it's done by the auto brakes. And also normally if you do it with the, oh yeah, right, I did one screenshot already, but I can do another one here. Let me see. Like this. Like this. No. Like this. Ah. There we go. Let me see if these are good. I could post them already. Tum 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 tum. So screenshots. No. Screenshots, yeah, of course. Videos. Where is the video? There it is. Well, it would be way better if I had add-on scenery, but there's unfortunately no freeware, and I didn't want to buy the WF scenery from Pudong. It's about 20 euros, and it is supposed to be quite good, but I didn't want to spend 20 euros because I will most likely not fly there very often. No, for Shanghai. The Kai-Tak scenery, there is also a payware version. It's also about 20 euros, I think. Something around that. But yeah, I don't think I need that. The Kai-Tak freeware seems to be quite okay. I mean, it's at least enough for like a few flights, and Shanghai, as I just said, seems to be quite good, but I don't need it because I won't fly there very often. What I will do now is, because I might need it later on, so where is the light for the overhead? Can set the landing here already. Can you? Where is the landing elevation? Or airport elevation? 15. Okay. I can leave it at 0, actually. Come on. Zero. Okay. Because yeah, I might need the overhead lighting as well, because I know where the other lights are. They're down here. And here. But I don't know about the overhead. Thunderstorm lights, cockpit floodlights. That's not what I was looking for. Normally, like in Boeing and Airbus and stuff, it's down here. Actually, what is this? Rate limit. Okay, we don't need that. Pull to dim. Okay, I closed them, but please explain me what exactly they do. And why I don't need them anymore. What is that? Airway manual from Jefferson. Cool. These are the floor lights. I don't need them as well. And tell me please where the overhead lights are. Do I need this engine sync button? I don't think so. I'll just leave it for N2. No, I'll leave it off. Cockpit floodlights. I'm not looking for floodlights here. And I don't look for thunderstorm light. Overhead console lights. Perfect. Thank you very much. Voice only. Okay. Why? What else is above there? Ground service, APU power, external power. Ah, for ground services, okay. Can I... Is there something? No, there's nothing happening. I cannot pull them. Okay. What works? Oh, you mean these? No, they're not. At least, maybe some of them, but... yeah, I know. Maybe... Nah, come on. Maybe these are working. No. Well, the strange thing is, I have a mouse button here. You can see I have them, but I cannot... Like, there's nothing happening. Well, then I'm happy they aren't working here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, as you just saw, I tried to click them and nothing happened. But my mouse is getting to a finger, so I think something is prepared and not yet active or something. Or maybe it's an option in the flight log, in the load manager. So maybe I turned this option off. I don't know, because basically it's like you said, they were working in FS9, FSX, and they were working in the prepared version as well. And why shouldn't they work here? So that's why I think maybe I turned them off in the load manager. I'm not sure though. Maybe I'm mistaken, but that's gonna be an interesting approach there. Well, how does the visual step down looks like? I don't understand. Chungchao is over here, and this is parallel to the runway. Chungchao is here. So basically, okay, I understand. Stonecutters Bridge, Stonecutters Island. Huh. Okay. Hmm. Yep, I can show you how we will fly. At least roughly. So this is the flight. We departed Shanghai over here, and we're now over here. So we can maybe, let's have a look outside. No, too many clouds. So we will soon pass here between Taiwan and China. I thought maybe we can have a look on the on Taiwan, but we cannot. There are too many clouds. And then we will continue on over the sea until down here. This is waypoint Magog, where the arrival route starts. From there we will fly direct to Chungchao. And then here is Kowloon. I cannot zoom in. I cannot zoom in more, but Chungchao should be somewhere here. Actually, let me have a look. Let me see. Where are we? Yeah, exactly. So, basically, Chungchao is over here. Should be here. Or maybe here. Here. And from here, the IGS approach would mean that we will fly around this island here, fly over the new airport of Hong Kong, and then come in again, fly here over Kowloon, and then we approach here. There is the airport. What we do now is we will approach Chungchao here, And as I said, we're gonna fly the visual step down. That means that from here we will turn right, and then we fly down here, coming in over here, over Kowloon, and then make a big right turn onto runway 13. So that's the plan. And as we are speaking of this approach here, I mean, right now I'm flying a visual step down. Well, we could have flown the VOR approach or IGS approach as well. And as I don't have FMC, that means that we gonna need radio navigation to fly this approach. And yeah, because we need to tune in Chongqing VOR as well as Kowloon for the missed approach there. And yeah, that's it. So we will fly right turn here, coming into Kowloon, right turn, and in case of a go around, we just fly runway heading, climb 4,500 and hold over here. But I hope, of course, this won't happen. So that's gonna be our approach. Gonna be interesting. And as you can see outside, we cannot even see mainland China anymore. Maybe a little bit down there. And on the other side, there should be Taiwan incoming soon up here, but I don't think we're gonna see a lot. Yeah, I'm really excited about the approaches. I like them both. The IGS approach is, well, yeah, it's instrument guidance, so it's not that interesting. The visual step down basically means that from Chongqing VOR, where we have to be at above 2,000 feet, we're gonna fly visually, so we have to descend on a visual track down to the runway, and that's gonna be very, very interesting, to be honest. I mean, we have a heading from Chongqing. We're gonna fly a heading of 045 degrees, basically. But well, if we like, we have to keep the track, and we have to turn at the correct time, because otherwise we are too far left or right. I mean, it's no problem as we are on a visual approach, but overall, of course, it's more difficult if we don't fly according to the charts. So block time will be 2 hours 50 estimated. We will see if we need that long. We can now okay, that's interesting. Kai-tak is in the flight management board, but it's not in the FMC. That's interesting. Okay, we're gonna make a full flap. Come on, full flap landing. We will have a wind of 060 at 5. 060 at 5. QNH is 1015. Outside air temperature is for now 23. We have to update it later on. Auto brake will set to minimum, and we will add another 5. And then we just need the landing weight, which is 59.4. 59.4, and then we can calculate. Okay, our current landing weight is above the maximum landing weight. That's gonna be interesting. But I think that, this will get less as we burn more fuel. So let's just have an eye on this. 472. I think that should be reduced later on. So expected arrival is in about 1.5 hours. Let's ask the flight attendants how everything is going.
Just checking in. Let us know if you need anything.
You got it.
Everything is fine for now. Passenger satisfaction is about 93%. You can check the progress page here. We will land at 10:42 Zulu. So that makes it 1 hour and 12 minutes actually. So the expected arrival is in 1 hour 25 plus taxi time. That's fine. We still have 5.6 tons of fuel on board. That's okay because I took 1.5 tons more than we should need, plus the alternate fuel to Macau. That's okay. Fuel temperature is 16 degrees, that's fine. We have a gross weight of 53, so how can the landing weight be above the gross weight? Isn't the gross weight the zero fuel weight plus fuel? That doesn't make sense. That would mean that the zero fuel weight would be 44 and not 54. And also the landing weight is not reducing. Okay. Time to have a look on Google again. And actually, I don't know what LAW is, because landing weight is like, I'm not sure if this is landing weight or if the A stands for something else. But why should the landing weight not be refreshed? I mean, we are burning fuel, so that can't be the landing weight. And if I check my flight recorder about the weight, actually what we can do is weight and balance. So we had a takeoff weight of 66.7, and according to SimBrief, 66.7 is above maximum. So that's something is very weird here. And also here, landing weight 55.6 and a maximum of 59, and a landing weight of 55.6 actually Oh, POS extra 3.3 tons only. Landing weight will be 55.6. And I don't even know how it's calculated. Like 0 fuel weight plus fuel makes it 63.3. Okay. So then it's our landing weight 59. 59. That would make sense. But what is the actual maximum landing weight for the MD-82? That's a question for you, Alex. Without Google or any other search engine, tell me the maximum landing weight of the MD-82. I'm already looking, but at least on Wikipedia I didn't find anything. I just find the maximum takeoff weight. That's what I hate about Wikipedia. Let's check our Aero Telegraph. So MD-82 maximum landing weight is 58.9. So 58.9 is the maximum landing weight. And we have 59.4. But that doesn't make sense. So that's what I mean. Gross weight is the weight including fuel and oil. And also passenger weight, I think. Yeah, absolute would make sense. But I don't find anything on the net. About that A. So, but if the gross weight is the weight including fuel, passengers and everything, that would mean... And what is DOW? Oh god. That would mean that our gross weight currently is 52.7. Let me have a look on the... So currently we have 46.5. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. So we have a zero fuel weight of 35.5 plus fuel plus baggage and passengers and stuff makes it altogether 46.55. So why does the aircraft shows us 52.7? What is that? Test button? I don't know. Oh, what is that? Yeah, this is the test button, and this is zero fuel weight. So the zero fuel weight is about 44.4. 44.4 plus total fuel makes it 52.7. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Actual landing weight, okay. Center tanks are now empty. Good thing we are not in the Concorde, otherwise we would have to refuel now. And let us have a look if we can see Taiwan here. No, nothing. But that's still strange. Because these units do not change. So how do I know the landing weight? As this is definitely not okay, not correct. You know what? I mean, I have time, so I will now check the user manual. No, that's the wrong one. Operations manual. Oh, there we go. EFB manual. So, maybe there are some hints on what they mean. No, it's... There is no information. Airport runway condition, wind gear OAT, reverse at rev, auto brake, landing weight, insert. Yeah, landing weight, insert Lima Delta Whiskey, LDW. But from where do I get this information? Yeah, because the landing weight is calculated with the actual weight . Oh yeah, that's true. I could use the FMC, of course. But why would the electronic flight bag change its weight? Well, because it's connected, or at least I think it should be connected to the aircraft in any way. And as you lose weight, then either it should be refreshed here, or as I was importing, I mean, have a look here. I can import the... No, I won't do that now. But if I import the flight plan, I did it at the beginning, and then it should have the correct landing weight here. But it doesn't have. So if I check the flight plan here, I have an estimated landing weight of 55.6. That looks better, but let me check with the FMC. Progress page here. So we have 5.6 tons of fuel. So 5,600 tons of fuel, and we have a zero fuel weight of 44.4. What about the passengers and cargo? Anyway, so that would make an actual landing weight of exactly 50,000. Exactly 50,000, which is even lower than that. Let me see, what does the flight plan tells us about our final fuel in Hong Kong? Yeah, see, they tell us 4.8 tons of fuel, and that would make a landing weight of 49,200. 49,200. And nothing like 55, 59 or something like that. And also it's telling me here estimated zero fuel weight of 50,000. That's not correct. That is definitely not correct. Let's check here again. Zero fuel. See, if I go here, the zero fuel weight tells me, the first one, 35.5. This is the zero fuel weight. And if I add baggage down here, then I have 38. But not 44. And even here, I have a zero fuel weight of 54 and not 44. That's so weird. But anyway, for the performance and landing, I could calculate with a landing weight of 50. So that makes us a could set the bucks already. Really, we would be approaching with 123 knots. Really? No way. What if I take 55? 129. That looks better. So to be honest, so actually this landing weight 55.6. Let's just take this. So we have a V4 in... Yes, I am afraid of 123 knots. I am definitely afraid. But also, I mean... No, the landing weight cannot be 55.6 because our gross weight already is below that. Okay, come on. Let's do it. Let's do it! So the FMC tells me I have a flat 40 of 135, and that looks okay. But also approach page telling me 62.6. Why is every page telling me something different? Can I change this? I don't think so, can I? Oh, I can. So if I enter a cross weight of 50,000 for the approach, I would have a flap 40 with 120 knots. So I better take 123, right? Actually, I will now Google for MD-82 minimum approach speed. I don't think that I find any information about this. V approach indicated airspeed is 130 knots. That's at least what I found here. I mean, of course, yeah, it differs, but approach speed VREF 140. Yeah, so 123 is definitely not enough. Definitely not. But I don't understand how this is set up here. So this is what is actual for the aircraft, I think. Although that doesn't make any sense because, let's see. Because I changed it in the load manager. So the information is not correct. Let's see. Weight manager. Yeah, something's wrong here. 560 and 1750 and 560 down here. We have packs 73 and 73, and we have fuel of, yeah, that's correct. And then we would have a landing weight of 58.0. Let's see what happens with that. 58,000. Okay, that looks good. 58,000 looks good. Close to the maximum landing weight, but that looks good. 133, that's fine. Let's take this. What happens if I open the window? It's not possible. Nice. Very good simulation. You cannot open the window when in flight. Sorry, I have to test some stuff here. But yeah, landing weight of 58,000. I mean, what if I take gross weight plus fuel? Does this make any sense? 52,000 plus 7,650 is 59,700. And I will fly, or I will lose, if it's correct what they tell me here, I will lose about, no, let's open a new calculator. 7,600 minus 57, I will lose about 1,900, makes it a 57.8. 57.8, that's close to 58,000. But normally gross weight is already with the fuel. Must be with the fuel because gross weight is decreasing as well. That's so weird. I don't understand it. Let's check in with the flight attendants here if there's everything okay.
Checking in. Let us know if you need anything.
Okay.
And I don't... these are the closest airports, I think. This could be Xiamen. I don't know the others, but... no, airports. So at least Taiwan is on the left side. We cannot see it, can we? Right side is China. Left side somewhere is Taiwan. Huh. Nothing to see here. That's so weird. DOW is dry operating weight, okay. This is the basic empty weight plus the weight of the crew plus pantry. Then we have the operating weight. Okay, this is plus take of fuel. Empty weight is 78,000 lips. So the actual zero fuel weight is 35,800. 35,800. Yeah, that's very close to this. Then we have the maximum takeoff weight. That's correct as well. Is the fuel accurate? 7.3? Yeah, that's correct, okay. Nothing. $58.9 is the maximum landing weight. So let's go back here. Let's check. Oh, now the landing weight reduced. See, that's what I meant with refreshing. Anyway, we have takeoff weight. Yes. Then we have landing weight. ALW is actual landing weight. Takeoff weight minus trip fuel. So I would use 7 tons of fuel. Would that be correct? 7 tons of fuel, trip fuel used? Let's see. Trip fuel, 7 tons. That's correct. So landing weight indeed is 58.0. No. Let me see. Zero fuel weight is 58. 50.8. 50.9. Fuel 12.4 and takeoff weight 62.9. 62.9. And the landing weight will then be 55.6. Because it's 62 minus 7. That makes sense. But here I have 65 minus 7. So the landing weight is 58 tons. Yeah, that must be it. 58. That is what we take. That's what we take. And top of descent is coming in. Okay, and I will now set in Chongqing 112.3 as the approach and we will leave that on a heading of 045, so I turn the course to 0. No, you know what? 112.3. Set this course to 045, and here we are inbound, so we set an inbound course of, I don't know, maybe 260. Oh, we don't need that. We have the FMC anyway. Which brings us to Chongqing, so I can set 045 here as well. Let's see when I can reach it. And then, what do I need? Stone cutters, NDB, which is 236. ADF here. 236. Stone cutters, and I will turn the ADF to on. Do I have it already, or is this something else? No, I think that's just standard course set. Oh! Now it's turning. It's still not correct, but it's turning. Well, we don't need it yet. Can turn that on later. And it's gonna be... Ah, I can switch that to VOR or ADF. So basically... will set this to VOR, and the second one (236). Make it no tone, please, and I set this to ADF. And we are now passing Tolak, which means we are approaching Hong Kong Fear. That makes us descending to flight level 320. Yeah, it's not even working. VNAV. Or I could do a vertical speed in there with 100 feet per minute. Fuel temperature is now -1 and 0. But still, the crossweight here . Oh, I can change the gross weight. That's funny. So basically, 51.2. So actually, what is our zero fuel weight according to weight and balance? 53.3. So let's set that up, 53.3. Oops. $53.3. Okay, that looks better, so maybe I have to update it. And we can see the sun is slowly setting. Still have 43 minutes to go. Could you please... cannot, no, there are no visors here, no sun blends. So nothing's happening to the fuel at the moment, even though we are in the minus temperatures. VNAV, please. China mainland behind there. There is China mainland. Actually, does this work? If I zoom in and press this again? Oh yeah, oh, it does. Okay. I'm not sure if the top of descent is calculated correctly there. But it looks like it at least. Progress page to touchdown, to touchdown, yeah, to top of descent 72 miles. We will approach at 10:26. Zulu, and we have 10:16. That doesn't make any sense. We have 10:17. So this is definitely not correct. But I don't know why. Why is everything... Like, why is there always a wrong information? Oh, because it's top of descent 10:27, approaches 10:41. Okay, forget it. Let's check with the crew if everything is fine.
We're just checking in. Let us know if you need anything.
Okay.
No, everything's fine. So we need to turn right from Stonecutter's Bridge. So right above the NDB we have to turn right onto the runway. Oh, and I have the... Okay. So the distance... Come on. The distance doesn't show... DME2 doesn't show ADF even though I switch it. The needle is changing. 236, 236. So why is it changing? I don't know, but the distance is still showing DVOR approach. (111.9) is Kowloon VOR. Actually, I can check if I can test the COM test is working. Let me see if I can check the no. Well, I want to try to test to if I can receive the Morse code. VOR ILS DME. Oh, I can turn this as well. Oh, come on. I have no idea what that means. Oh, come on. I would really like to receive the Morse code. Oh, here are two: mask PA and mask. Okay. Don't know what these buttons are. And also I cannot hear anything. I don't know. So why is the ADF pointing into the other direction? Okay. Now you should... So I cannot check. I cannot check if I receive, like if that what I receive, the 111 nautical miles, are indeed how's it called? Changzhou VOR. Changzhou. I don't know how this is working. I mean, I don't know. At least I can also receive on COM2. I have no idea. Also, I don't know what these switches are. I just want to receive the Morse code. It's COM3, COM2, COM1. Set the auto brakes to minimum already. And then turn down autopilot. So ADF1 is working. No, that's ADF2. ADF1 seems to be not working. Because now I'm set to VOR. No, VOR is not working. As I turn it to Chongcha, I can set that and then VNAV. Set back to, wait a second. And we're starting our descent. Climb thrust again. Turn on the ADF here. I don't think that's correct. Because the ADF...
To assist with customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
And why do I not get... Oh yeah, of course, of course. It does show it. No. That's weird. Why does this... So if I switch that to ADF, then it looks right. And it looks wrong if I switch it to ADF. And it still says VOR fail. VOR. That is correct. This is strange. I have no idea. So I now turn on the lights already, just to be sure to have them turned on when it's getting dark.
We're just checking in. Let us know if you need anything.
All right.
Why are the gear lights on red? Shouldn't they be off? Lights off? Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. As you may have noticed, we have already started our descent into Hong Kong. As I told you before, the weather didn't change at all. We still have a fairly light wind, no clouds, and or at least just a few clouds. 23 degrees, and we won't expect any delay tonight into Hong Kong. So if you would help the cabin crew now by handing over some litter and bring your seats already in the upright position, as we will be landing in about 15 to 20 minutes. Thank you very much, and thank you once again for choosing China Southern today.
Gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. As you may have noticed, we have already started our descent into Hong Kong. As I told you before, the weather didn't change at all. We still have a fairly light wind, no clouds, and or at least just a few clouds. 23 degrees, and we won't expect any delay tonight into Hong Kong. So if you would help the cabin crew now by handing over some litter and bring your seats already in the upright position, as we will be landing in about 15 to 20 minutes. Thank you very much, and thank you once again for choosing China Southern today.
And I must not forget to turn on the recording tool. Flight recorder, there you are. And we are flying directly into the sun at the moment. Well, not directly, but almost. Wow, have a look. Let's see. We are almost at the first green dot here on the route. Let's see if the aircraft indeed will reduce the speed by itself. Turn on the terrain radar here. So if you lose your mobile phone, you can already you can also search for it. Lights on the ground there and the floor. Yeah, and speed is now reducing to 240 knots. FMS idle. And we're passing now, indicating 250 knots. We can now also set the QNH of 1014. There we go. 1014. And have a look on the descending checklist. MSA is checked, approach and landing briefing is performed. Landing data is confirmed, V-box are set, radio altimeter not necessary, hydraulic system is set and checked, pressurization is checked. Everything is fine here. Hydraulic pressure is set on high. I don't know why the lights are on red here now. Oops, no, gear up. Wow. Have a look here. Yeah, I don't know why flaps are extended here. Wow, look at that. You can see the city down there. I will now start the recording, as this is just purely amazing. So ADF is now working, VOR is not. It's so weird. And now it's getting serious. Yeah, I did already a screenshot. Have a look. There is the airport, by the way, down there. Let's remove the fly pad here. Lol. Villarreal is winning. That's great. So, let me open the charts here, because now it's getting serious. I do the approach checklist, cabin signs, oh yeah, by the way, cabin signs on, fuel system is checked, altimeter box are set. Final lever, okay, auto brakes are set to min and not yet armed. I can already arm the speed brakes before I forget that. And I will now reduce the speed to 20 knots. Drag required. Okay. I'm sorry. We don't arm them now. And did I just pass? No, I didn't. Yeah, come on, you have the drags here. Passenger view. Wow, I can't get enough of this. By the way, there is the new airport. Is it? I think so, yeah. No, it's not. The new airport is over there. Let's go down 200 knots. Three 0.6. VOR lock. That's crazy. And I can now fly heading 045. I know, end of route. Thank you very much for the information. Checked. Radio altimeter live. Speed brakes coming in. I can now arm them. Sleds out. Speed 180. Or let's say 175 here. Have a look at the lights. Now 1119. So I have to keep stay, well, autopilot disconnected. And there you can see the lights already. You can see the lights already. So basically, flaps 15, reducing speed 160. There is the stone cutters bridge, I think. And I need to stay above 2000 until DME 4, I think. Yes. So we are past that already, so I could descend even further, but we don't need that now. And VREF is 133 there. Oops. Okay, let's resume our navigation. I thought that maybe that would help. Gear down 3 green. Arm the auto brakes, not possible. So flap speed now, minimum approach speed, 137. You can see the lights there. Landing checklist. Auto brakes as required, engine solution, ignition selector both. Speed brake lever on, flaps and sled lever extended. Landing gear down, 3 green, flaps full. Speed set to 170. There's the checkerboard. Am I really setting this? Okay. Wow, what am I excited. The problem is, you could do this approach as co-pilot much easier, as you can see the runway. As captain, you cannot see it. Yes, this is real. Well, not anymore because the airport is closed, but it was real. No, that's gonna be a go around, I think. Well, we will see. Coming in a little late here. Too red, too wide. Yeah, go around. Go around thrust, autopilot off, go around. Well, I could have made it. But go around flaps. So runway heading 4,600 and engines are off. Well, okay, that what it is. I don't know why the engines turned off there. That's even worse than the Hudson one. And there we go. So I don't know why the engines turned off there. Most likely because I overpowered them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination.
Yeah.
The local time is 6:50 p.m. and it's currently about 22 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Yeah, I think the problem just was that I overpowered the engines there. So yeah, flight is over. Actually, Right inlet fuel pressure low, rudder control manual, ART in operating, left and right all pressure low, APU generator off. Yeah, because I just started the APU, and all pressure low, of course. No, there's no fire. I think like this, I don't know which. So let's take emergency power on. APU starter on in HRS1 basic mode. Huh? These ones? This is autopilot and auto throttle disengage. Battery charger. Mac trim operating. And the APU stopped again. Don't know. And that's the same problem I had before. The APU is not starting. And I don't know why. I would like to restart it and to try it once more. But as the APU is not starting, I don't think I can start the No, I don't want to take a screenshot. I'm sorry. But what I will do is I stop the recording here. Okay. So screenshot is done. What I will try to do is first of all I disconnect from VATSIM network. And then I replay my flight, I pause it. No, I resume the replay, and now let's see, now I can restart the APU, I think. And no, APU is not starting. Come on, APU. Keep it started. Keep it starting, keep it starting, keep it starting. No. Control E. I pressed Control E. So APU is not starting. The APU is not coming above 20. Even with Control R, it's not working. Control E, I mean. I have the RAM air turbine disconnected, extended. Why is the APU not coming above 20%? Go to RAM. Well, the approach looked fairly good. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's because No. Okay, so let's do something different here. Go to Hong Kong again. No, actually. I go here. Ah, no, that's not working. Forget about it. Darn. Come on. Yeah, I know. I have to start on the runway. Because otherwise the engines are not started. Okay. So 17A43. Everything is now set, and then we can go to the replay. And then I can set this and this and this. Okay, and then I can stop the replay. And then we just try it again. Do I have the... okay. Auto brakes minimum. Well, at least I can enjoy this sunset again. Fly pad is off again, unfortunately. Oh, and I need to check the fuel again, because I have way too much fuel with me. Like this, maybe. Come on, this time it has to work. Oh, this is amazing. But I don't know how to make the aircraft follow the VOR. Because if I press nav, it just follows the FMC route. If I press VOR lock, then it follows the localizer, but not the VOR track, I think. By the way, I can set the heading to 045 here already. ADF is 236 actually. 236. Three miles, so go for heading 045. And it also telling me VOR fail. But actually it shouldn't tell me that because I have set everything up. I mean, I have set 112.3 with a course of 45. So why does it tell me VOR fail? And it receives the DME distance. So what's the problem here? I don't understand. He got the localizer on his side because I tuned in 111.9. Speed 165. And I overshot this island here again. So I can continue right turn. There are the lights. Don't need that. ADF on. Autopilot off. I have the impression that the cabin view is like I'm sitting so well, but it looks like because this is too high. This would be okay. Alpha speed, okay, I'm sorry. Flaps 28. Flaps 40. Gear is down. No, gear is not down. There we go. Gear down. 3 green. Auto brake minimum armed. And we're now approaching checkerboard. Let's record that again. speed of 137. We set the go around as EPR already, because in case we need to go around again, we can then press the automatic speed button. Problem is that I don't see the runway. I don't know how high I am. That's the problem. Okay, all the building disappeared. There they are. Is this... No, okay. And again, I'm way too far to the right here. So I have to approach the checkerboard here. Checkerboard, there you go. And now turn right and lose height. Not that much. And now go to the right. 4 white.
500, 400, 300,
On the speed brake.
sink rate 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, come on. Reverse thrust. 2 in reverse. .60 knots. Manual braking. There we go. Auto brakes off. Okay, we can set that as off. Slats retracted. Well, still, that's a really hard landing. But I don't understand the navigational system here. That's the problem. I have no idea why brake temperature here is fine. I have no idea why I cannot fly VOR stuff. Also this one here. It shows to the ADF, that's correct. But it doesn't show to the VOR, and it still tells me VOR fail. And to be honest, I have no idea why. No idea. Because normally I should have I should see the VOR here instead of VOR fail. Still weird. So at least the ADF is working. And the DME to the VOR is working as well. But all the rest isn't. And also, I have some problems with the nose wheel steering here. Like, the aircraft is not turning. It's not turning at all. There must be something wrong. Oh, don't stop just because I tipped the brake. Okay, good. Set the parking brake. So I don't understand what is going on. I have the distance for the DME. But it doesn't show me the VOR. It does show me. Does it has to... Wait a second. Does it maybe has to do with this stuff here? VOR, ILS... Okay. Let me see. That could be the VOR. Yeah. That's the DME from the RLS indeed. That's different now. That's the ADF now. That's interesting. Why do I receive the okay, so let's hear now. Now I should hear nothing. And now I should hear the ADF. Yeah. Okay. What about now? I don't know. What's this? Nothing? What about this? But this one is telling me VOR ILSDME, so I should hear VOR now. No, I do not. Okay, what about 115.5? Okay, I received that. Okay, then I know. Yeah, okay, perfect. And now it's working, VOR. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Replay. Arm the speed brakes. Flaps are down already. And let me see, 112.3. No, I don't get it. Maybe the frequency maybe the frequency is different. I don't know. By the way, 1843. That's fine. Are the lights on? No. Turn it on. There we go. So basically, I think I came in a little bit too far right. See? I was turning a little bit too far to the right. And so this was too steep here. The flare was way too long. Wow, look at that building over there. Okay, and now I want to have a different view here. Because I can remember. There we go. I want to get onto that bridge here. And now have a look. Oh no, come back, buildings. Oh, are you for real? Okay, let's make it different. There we go. And you can hear all the cars that down below. There we go. I like that. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for joining. Why are there cars flying around here? Thank you very much, guys, for joining me tonight into this very funny, or maybe not funny, flight here into Hong Kong. And I thought, actually... Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that was a little bit weird here with the approach. I'm very sorry about that. But I promise the next flight's gonna be better. And let's have a look on the flying cars here. No, I meant, of course, one last time onto the approach. Not sure if I can see me now because of the flying cars. No, for real now. Thank you very much, and I see you guys on the next stream on Friday. That will be another challenge for me. And I will tell you now, I'm gonna try to fly the navigational challenge. So I will fly a complete flight only with VOR, NDB, ILS navigation, without FMC. And yeah, I'm absolutely not sure how I will do that, but I think in some way it will be able. I will be able to do that. There was a touchdown now. Yeah. So thank you very much. See you guys on Friday to the next live stream, and I hope you guys enjoy your week. And yeah, see you then. Thank you very much. Bye bye.